Hey, welcome back to the channel. Always appreciate you tuning in. Wanted to introduce our 2025 Mustang Mach E. You may have seen in my other video, I had a relationship with my Lightning that I loved, traded it in, got a Ranger, but the other part of that trade, we traded our Wrangler, which has also appeared on the channel, and we got the Mach E. So what do we go with? This is a 2025 Mach E Select E all-wheel drive. Kind of a mouthful, but it's a more dutied up way to say it's the plain one. The Select is the lowest end, although this particular one attracted me because I appreciate it. I love the color. That's funny enough, and again, if you look back on the channel, I also had a 2008 Vista Blue Mustang GT, and prior to that I had a 2020 GT, all of whom were give or take this same color. So it's sort of ironic that we end up with this car, but this particular one has a couple of packages that I thought really set it off. The first of them gives you what I believe to be a little more premium looking wheels. The black wheels, I like the contrast with the chrome lug nuts, but this one also has the black roof package. So really slick. Again, I'll give you another shot here of the color. Gives you an idea of in the sun more what it looks like there. We wanted something efficient. We already have charging at home. We have solar, something efficient to operate. So this sort of fits the bill for our needs. The thing about the Select, it's the plainer trim, no doubt. And I'll show you some features here. I had a power frunk on my Lightning. No such feature here. However, you pop it, it just sort of pops up, and it makes many pops to do that. You may have already seen the frunk is smaller now, particularly on the all-wheel drives, which this is, but you still have a decent amount of space up there. But at the other end as well, we come around, same deal, no power hatch to this guy. I hit the clickers twice, and it's manual. You manually lift it, but you know what? Humans have the ability to lift, and it's no big deal. Something I do like in the back, and again, we'll make it quick here, but there's a dual level floor. So I want to make sure you can see this. It comes with the cargo cover. It sits up on top of that tab. So it sits up here and it sits on this. But you also have the ability to drop the floor down, which gives you just a ton of room back here. So it's a very usable car. It also came with this shade stowed. This is a soft shade, but it just covers your items in the back. So fun feature, by the way, when you hit the unlock. I kind of enjoy the weird turn signals. Ford, I do not like the white taillights. I wish the taillights were both red and looked red when you stepped on them, instead of being white and they turn red. I think that's kind of it's a little goofy. But another nice feature here, if you take a look, this has the touchpad for the codes, which is sort of a Ford trademark. I love that. It has these goofy push button doors, which are odd. You push the button, then you use the little pole to pull it out. Just a very quick look at the interior. Something that was striking and this was an MSRP of about $44,000 with all these features. Something I appreciate for Ford: soft touch, soft touch, soft touch. So it's not all hard plastic. It is certainly hard plastic down below, but who cares? That's where you store stuff. Hard plastic here, some hard plastic here, but again, some different materials here. They're nice, kind of a faux carbon fiber look there. Enjoy the contrasting stitching and soft touch. The wheel is, I'm sure that's leatherette, but it feels leather. It doesn't feel like plastic, which is a big deal. I enjoy the seats quite a bit, and they are quite comfortable. The contrasting white stitching, again, I think is a nice touch. Although I find it curious they don't do blue, for sort of that eco EV look, but who cares? It's got a nice display, which I'll cover in more detail in another video. It's got the huge tablet in the middle. So basically, what do you get at the $44,000? Well, in our instance, you get this bright blue, you get all-wheel drive, you get the black wheels, the black roof, and I think this just looks a little richer maybe than what the price point was. We elected to lease. That fit our lifestyle better, and we love that Ford includes property tax, which is just handy for budgeting. So this particular vehicle, $44,000 MSRP. The dealer, their selling price was down in the 41s, and then I qualified for $8,250 of rebates. That was in October of 2025. So, all told, we were down near $30,000, which I think it's hard to argue any new vehicle, particularly in all-wheel drive that's efficient like this. It's the standard range, 240 miles, and it's the lowest power for an all-wheel drive at 325. But it is a ton of car for that money. And I happen to think, I don't really love the look of Mach E's, but I happen to think this one is sort of handsome. I do enjoy the coloring. I think the black wheels really make a good impact on the overall look. So this has been a very quick intro. By all means, feel free to ask questions. I promise to post more in-depth details on it as time goes on. But we just got it. I wanted to share it with the group because I know there are a lot of EV folks that have tuned in to my e-golf videos, and certainly I produced a lot of them on my Lightning. And we look forward to the same content for this car, the 2025 Mach E Select. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, please like, subscribe, comment, share this with others who might be interested. And again, don't be afraid to ask questions. I'm happy to respond. Hope you have a great day, and thanks for watching.